What are you trying to see in these 10 practices?
Well, the first 5 practices we had were in June and July, and we didn't really focus on the foreign aspect of the trip. You know, we sort of addressed FIBA rules, but we didn't really pay that much attention to it. We're trying to get Jack and Luca and Connor ready to go, and just kind of put some things in. Okay, what do we want to put in for the trip? You know, we're not going to have everything in, obviously, nor should we. But it was great to be able to get everybody together because we were able to utilize the other time given to us for skill development. So that we had practices and then we had skill development sessions, and that was, I think, incredibly beneficial because even though we have a lot of guys back, we still have a lot of young guys. So I think that's important. So once we came off the road, we started focusing more on the trip itself, paid way more attention to the FIBA rules. And even then, it's going to be hard for them. You know, they still might want to call timeout. You can't call timeout in a live ball situation. There's certain things that are just dramatically different. Will they ever really figure out that you can goaltend what we consider goaltending? They don't. What's a travel over there is not a travel here, and we run, so you're susceptible to more travels. Can you get your mind to where you can understand that and not have, you know, there's games I've coached over there where we've had 7 travel calls, and not one of them is a travel, but it is there. So you just deal with it.
What are you most excited about, not basketball-wise, going on the trip?
I think Switzerland's going to be really great. We're staying in the Ukraine, which is right on the Swiss Alps, and I think that's something I'm always, going to look forward to. I had a chance to go over to Italy last summer, so I've been to some of those places, but just to see that, how majestic those Alps would be, I think that's something I'm really looking forward to. And the food.
How much excitement have you noticed in Dom getting a chance to go back to his home and show you guys around a little bit?
Yeah, I think he's definitely talked a little bit about it. We've asked him just some questions. Hey, like, where are we going? Like, what we're doing here? And I think he's just excited. Get to see his mom, get to see his parents because he doesn't get to do that a whole lot. So, it's an exciting trip for him to go back home, and it's also a great opportunity for us to see that kind of lifestyle.
How do you feel like you personally and the team has adjusted to the different rules that you guys are going to have to deal with over there?
Yeah, it's been not too hard, but it's been a little weird, practice playing with the FIBA rules. I think not only the players, but the coaches kind of forget, sometimes, what we can and can't do. And so, for example, timeouts and stuff, we're calling too many timeouts under 2 minutes, or, players can't call timeouts, overseas, and so you have to wait for the coaches, and got to be a dead ball as well. So, just little things like that has been, an adjustment for us, but I think we've handled it pretty well.
What are you most excited about? Whether it's basketball-wise, experience-wise, sightseeing, what are you most excited about for this?
I'm just excited about, getting out and seeing different parts of the world that I haven't seen before. Like I said before, I haven't left the country before, so this is my first time, going overseas. So I'm just excited to see, things in Europe and, other things that I haven't seen.
Some of you guys like the ball, some of you guys don't. Where do you fall on
I hate it. I hate it so much.
What's different about it?
It's the worst basketball I've ever played with. It's super slick. It's rough. It's slick. It's rough. It's very. There's not a lot of give to it. You can't grab a rebound or finish anything one-handed. It all has to be two-handed. I don't know. For me personally, I hate it. I hate it. I can't say it enough. The good news is that Courtney, who's played over there with the FIBA ball a lot, and Bear, who went on the tour with some of the other guys last year, they both said that the balls that we're using in practice aren't like the actual FIBA balls. So I'm really hoping that that I can trust their word on it because I don't want to use those rocks anymore.
Thanks, Ricky.
For this team, what does this European trip mean, especially for you as a senior leading this group overseas?
It definitely means a lot. To get the chance to play a couple games before the season, see where we at, working stuff we can't work on in practice.
Has it kind of hit you that you're the senior? I don't know if you talked to Pete about it at all, or.
I haven't talked to Pete, but yeah, it hit me, time flew by. I kind of I got a different role now, kind of guide the guys a little bit, show them what it's like to be, because I've been there before. So.